What's up? We play another match of competitive matchmaking and we get Sia with rating 1671. Let's see what happens. I would say we check descent. Probably have some leads here. Still gonna check descent, I guess. Maybe bet some rivers. And we fold to this one, obviously. Gonna start out with a race here. $25 bigs deep, we can raise, we can limp. We play almost all hands from the button. If you 3-bets 9-8 is a fold, especially to this sizing. Nine seven is a check, and we check here as well. We have a huge range, and check 6 rainbow doesn't really hit us. We could call this sometimes. Maybe we wanna have one overcard here. With a check. Not sure. As I said in the last video, I have a cash background, so I'm winging these heads-ups it goes. But they are great training format. Especially when you play some MTTs. If you play a lot of them, you will have a decent edge if you make a final table and play for a top spot. It's a big bet, I don't like that, but we have overcards and the card shot. I think we are calling here. Spade is not so great, you can have some spades, you can have some spade bluffs as well. Like, I don't know, 6-4 offsuit with one spade might be a bluff. But I think calling queen high is a little bit too crazy. If we had a spade, maybe we could jam it in as a bluff. Because he's not really wrapping that much. Well, so far it absolutely crushes us. Yeah, I'm really not sure if we call bottom pair without a spade. I think we fold this. Yeah, but we can check the hands after the session, and with 9.7-ish big blinds, we have some shoves, we have some limps. I think we can shove this. Shouldn't be a mistake, I guess. And we got one win. Let's go. Let's go. I mean, he will trap us for sure sometimes, but let's go with a king. We have to fight back a little bit against this guy. He won every fucking pot against us. So let's jam it. This might not be... we got him. Definitely will have traps. More queen 4 suited. I wanna play a limp pot. Let's play a limp pot. But we could shove this for sure. I'm pretty sure we can do this. Nice flop. Nice flop. Also should be be a better board for us because he doesn't have any ace-highs. I think he shoves all of them. Are we gonna bet? Are we gonna trap him? I think we're gonna bet this. Would check bet maybe king high. And once we bet this, we would bet on the flop with a lot of 5x. With some pocket 7s that we land for a trap, maybe pocket 10s and stuff. So we can have some jacks here. Because it's not the greatest card for us if the spade hits. Especially if we bet with some 5-7 offsuiter so that we limped. I don't know if we'd have limped that with that stack depth, but... And he goes, and he seems to be a little bit aggro anyway, so... I think it's not bad to trap him a little bit more. And we jam this in his face. And he doesn't seem to be happy about it. And we got him good here, And we got the chip lead. Checking back with the check deuce off. Nice flop again with the jack of hearts. It's not that bad. So far he betted every pot that he limped. Definitely calling this anyways. But just an observation. It's a super small sample, so he might just had good hands. But he seemed to be a little bit aggro here. Let's see. Good turn card. He checks it back. Not the greatest river, obviously. And pretty hard to value bet this hand. If he has like a 6 or so, don't think he calls us now. Maybe check this river. Does he have a lot of king X? Oh. I mean, he shoves pre-flop with a lot of king X hands, so he doesn't have so much king X hands, I think. I mean, a hand like king 10, king 9, or shoves a lot of the time. His straight draws like 10-9, barrel it turns, I don't know, I think I call this. No, I'm timing out here, what? I would love to see a call there, man. It sucks. I wasn't even timing out, this was some kind of bug, I guess. Damn it. Really love to see if he was bluffing there or not. On this mono board, obviously a great hand. Do we range bet this or do we have some checkbacks? I think I go with the bet. Maybe check back some top pairs without a hard kicker. And put some money in when we can improve to a better hand. So again, if I have like an 8-7, 8-6, 5x type of hand, where I have some checks on the turn, just have to consider ranges are extremely wide here when we limp. And we have an easy call on the river. If he jams, I'm not loving it. But again, his king high hands should push all in pre-flop quite a bit. Mostly concerned about queen high flush maybe? 10 high flush? And would he check jam them? Maybe sometimes, but I guess I would call this hand against him if he jams. Queen 5, I think I want to see a flop, so obviously could be a shove. Ten, 10, 7, guess we fold to a bet. I guess we fold to a bet, yeah. I'm really not sure. Like 12 big blinds deep. If we even limp this, I'm gonna check later. Oh, that's a nice one, and he folds. Let's go. I show him the aces. And that king's nice. So let's trap him here. Hopefully he shoves with 8 big blinds. He probably has some shoves. And not trapping here. We're definitely gonna bet. Hope to get some action from like some queen 4 offsuit that he has. But he doesn't. And 10-4 is a check, yeah, pretty sure. And here we have the bottom end to a gut shot without a spade in our hand, which is not great. It's the first time check back. So what does this mean? Problem is we don't have a lot of ace-x here, so I do check, because we would shove our ace-x hands pre-flop when he limps, and he has some traps, so he has probably more ace-x hands in his hand, and he would check back the flop a lot, or pretty much always with his ace-x hands. If this was a king, or pretty much any other card, I would barrel pretty aggro on the turn, because he did bet every flop. This was the first flop he didn't bet. Offsuit 8 deuce I fold. Suited 8 deuce I do call. Fold to a shove. And he does shove for the first time. We have an easy fold here. Nice that he let us see a flop at the hand. And I like the flop, but again, we would have shoved with our ace-x hands. He traps some, so he has a little bit of an advantage, but I would love to maybe donk this hand. I don't know. I don't know if we can check call this hand, but I will check call this hand. I don't think we check raise here, because again, we are really don't having any ace-x hands. And this is a good turn if he chooses a big bet sizing. I mean, we can do much, even with the open-ended straight flush draw. But if he checks back, it's great. If he bets small, we could check jam, I think. This might be okay. Does he have any bluffs here is the question. I mean, calling is not great, so I do check jam this. I'm not sure if this is correct. Maybe he has some bluffs here on the turn, which would be great. This would be really great. Ooh, and he got one. Oh, sure. I wanted to show him the 4 deuce. But nice one. He's pretty aggro, so he probably barrels too much. And now I don't know if deuces is a call. 5 big blinds, I really don't know. I do fold it here. Pocket three is obviously a call, always. Deuces might be always a call as well. But I don't want to give him the chip lead, and we are only flipping, and yeah, I don't know. We will see after the match. Now we snap him off. And he folds. He has good timing here with so good hands. And we have an easy shove here. A good chip lead. And a good hand to shove. And he folds. This is great. This is great. And we have a great hand here. So let's get him. Let's get this guy, and he folds. He folds. Queen 7 is an easy shove versus 3 big blinds. Let's hold. Let's hold. We're gonna fold. Let's go. I don't know. I mean, if he has like, oh, integrate hand again versus 1.5. Let's send him home. Let's send him home. Let's go. 100%. Let's go. Tough match versus this guy. And our GTO score is pretty high actually. Wow, didn't expect it that. Plus 8 points for optimal play. Let's go. Let's go. But he was playing pretty good as well, I guess. Let's see. Some interesting hands actually. I am curious about where is it? Where we timed out. I think it was this end. Yeah, no, it wasn't that. It was this end. It was this end. This was the hand, yeah. But looks like we made the right decision. Just want to see replay the hand. And we check it. Check call, obviously. Check, and we check, and he bets, and we have a fold. Okay. Maybe I got lucky because of the bug that folded our hand, but I would have called this, and he was pretty aggro. So yeah. I don't know. Any other interesting hand here, real quick? The 4 deuce hand is pretty interesting, I would say. This is not GTO approved, as it looks like. So we start folding the flop because we are so shallow stacks. But yeah, we do call. We could lead the turn, which is a nice option. We call. Okay, we call this turn, but I don't mind jam here actually versus this guy, especially because he was pretty aggro in my opinion. But yeah, all right, nice. See you for the next match. GG and bye bye.